Ian McDiarmid's portrayal of Palpatine in the Star Wars series was both hilarious and very creative, in my opinion. Especially how in certain scenes Palpatine would act like a cartoon character at times, like now witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station, or I'm afraid the deflector shields will be fully operational. And how overconfident the Emperor was in Return of the Jedi, saying, "It was I who allowed the Rebel Alliance to locate the shield generator." Like, thinking, like, oh, this poor bastard's not going to stop me in time. I win. And in the prequels, it's so much explored about his rise to political power, and even further in the Expanded Universe. Damn Disney for screwing the Expanded Universe up and destroying all that material. But I digress. Palpatine was born on Naboo around. Well, actually, it's hard to really tell since he cloned himself, like around 82 BBY. So basically, he's nearly 100 years old by the time his final clone was destroyed, so let's not go into that. But he was trained by Darth Plagueis the Wise, who I talked about in a previous video. You can check that out. And as I also said, Palpatine would later kill his master in a horrendous electronic storm raging of darkness. And Palpatine might have cared about Plagueis, like he felt remorse about what he did, but then shrugged it off and said, "Nah, it was Darth Maul that made me feel this way because of his supposed death." But we really wouldn't know. He was also the last Super New Chancellor of the Galactic Republic and the first Emperor of the Galactic Empire. And he trained a lot of future Siths, like Darth Vader, like Anakin Skywalker when he turned to the dark side, Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, also known as Count Dooku, and the popular Expanded Universe character Mara Jade Skywalker, and Lumina of the Dark Lady of the Sith, and also the start of the Second Galactic Civil War. Like, like the Emperor was a lot of things. Like he was, like it's explored in the Nostalgia Critics video about saying he was one of the good things about the prequels. How he was basically everything a villain should be shown: quiet and calculating, loud and warring, joyful and content, angry and bitter. All those traits that make a perfect villain. and and I found Revenge of the Sith, his time on there was to be the most funniest, mostly because he would scream when he's killing Mace Windu in a fiery blaze of justice. I hate him so. I hate Windu. Screaming, "Power! Unlimited power!" And I'm just. Really, I'm supposed to take this guy seriously? And then there's the scene where where Yoda encounters him, and then Yoda uses the Force push to push him far across the office, and then he's stumbled over the chair, falls over, and I just said to myself, "Well, there goes the last ounce of dignity and credibility I had to be a legitimate scary villain. Now I'm just a cartoon character." Because that's what it felt like to me. Like Palpatine at times acted like a cartoon character. Like one minute he's the supreme evil overlord of the galaxy, next thing you know he's acting like a cartoony bad guy. And I just said like how he would act like a Frey saying, "Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shields will be fully operational," and then one minute he becomes serious, like saying, "So be it, Jedi. If you will not be turned, you will be destroyed." And like I'm trying to wonder, like, what is this a personality he just has in his head? Like one minute he's a cartoon, then he's an evil calculating genius. Well, mostly a genius. Like I don't get it. Like when am I supposed to take a look at this? And in the Expanded Universe, it also showed that he was quite intelligent and quite very contingency plan based, since he had numerous contingency plans should he die. Like he had clones made for him, ready to transfer his spirit into. Like he was prepared to do that, and that certainly happened. And he even got Luke Skywalker to temporarily join him for a brief time, in the Expanded Universe at least. But Palpatine, I think he got overused in the expanded universe. Like, I get it. Like, who's gonna replace Palpatine in terms of being the villain of Star Wars? Like, yeah, you have Thrawn, but was he Palpatine at that extent? No, to be honest. Like, Thrawn was a great villain. Everyone can agree to that. But Palpatine was the guy above him, so really he's serving the Emperor still in his mind, in an abstract concept. So there's that. And how he deceives everyone and how he tried to get Merrick. I think I pronounced that right. The Force Unleashed character to join him, but ultimately couldn't control him since he fought back because Palpatine wanted to get rid of Vader because to him Vader was crippled because of the duel on Mustafar and thought, yeah, I don't want him anymore. Like he's not the Anakin I remember. He's not in his prime. So I'm gonna toss him aside for Merrick. And he's in his prime, he's far more powerful. I'll take him. I'm like, dude, you wasted what, 20 or so years on your life to get Anakin to join you, and now you just say toss him to the side. That was kind of screwed up. That's kind of screwed up in the head. And this is Palpatine, of course he's screwed up. But he's remembered for a lot of things as this just this fun character you want to laugh at times and then take seriously saying, ooh, I hate him. But at the same time but he's so funny and intelligent. Mostly funny. Well, everyone, this was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.